Hey guys!
Hi! So it's been a while.
Like a month or so, roughly.
Yeah.
Almost a month. Anyway, we saw Fly By Night. It's a color playbill.
Because of Pride Month.
It's so nice. Pride's on Sunday, by the way. And the show also closes on Sunday. And we would actually really recommend this show.
Absolutely. So, like, if you can possibly get tickets before it closes Sunday, we highly recommend it because this was probably one of the more entertaining and I would even go as far as to say original musicals I've seen in like a really long time.
Very original, and it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and I'm just gonna eat some Chipotle.
I have a ring pop, so excuse us while we,
Manger.
Yeah. Wait, what does that mean? Eat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So Fly By Night is about a lonely sandwich maker named Harold, played by Adam Chandler
Barat.
who
I've loved him since Next to Normal, and he's still as cute as ever.
and he's still basically playing himself, but it's a good thing. I mean, he can act.
I mean, I don't think he's really playing himself. I don't actually think his personality is actually the same as Henry, but he's definitely known for that kind of character.
Yeah.
Like the very dorkish, nerdy, guy. I can't think of any more adjectives, but basically like the new thing. It's not like it's the new thing to like the dork and the nerd.
Basically,
That is good looking still though.
basically the stage dedicated Darren Criss, if that makes any sense.
Which is funny because, in all honesty, at various points in this show, I was like, Darren Criss would be really good in this part. Like the role he would just fit in perfectly. But that's not to say that Adam wasn't great. He was perfect for this part. But of course, I was just like, the guitar playing and, acting like a general dork. It's very...
Anyway, on to the plot of this show.
Yeah.
Sorry for the sidetrack there. So Harold falls in with two sisters named Daphne and Miriam. Daphne wants to be an actress, Miriam wants to be a waitress, and they move to New York from South Dakota to pursue their dreams. And Daphne gets involved, in addition to Harold, with a playwright named John Storm.
No, Joey.
Joey Storm, thank you.
By the way, played by Bryce Reines.
Who is hilarious.
And criminally underrated. Like, I'm still waiting for him to get, like, a almost leading man part, like a leading man part.
So
a leading role in a musical, because he's so good. Like, I've loved everything he's been in.
So Miriam, who believes in astrology and fate, meets a gypsy who tells her that she's going to meet her true love, but that, long story short, tragedy's going to happen. She's going to have a great fall. Not this season.
Yeah, that's the running joke is, oh, do you mean like a good, like, fall, like leaves and stuff? No, actual fall.
So all of this is oh, you also have the subplots of Harold's boss.
There's a lot of subplots, which you would think wouldn't work, but it was actually okay.
There are only 3 plots in this show. Like, that's not a lot, and they all...
And even the plot changes, remember, like halfway through the... Oh, well, at least in Act 2.
Well, we'll get to Act 2.
Yeah, we'll get to Act 2.
Basically, there is Harold's unsatisfied boss at the deli, the sandwich shop.
He used to direct traffic in the
World War II.
Yeah, and with the airplanes and stuff.
And then there is Harold's father, who... The show opens with Harold's mother's death. And Harold's father constantly listens to a record of La Traviata in order to relive her memory. And you have that going on. And all this culminates in a blackout.
Yes.
Which is beautifully staged, no spoilers.
Oh, but it's so pretty.
It's really pretty
God.
when it happens. So my biggest issue with this show is that they told the story non-linearly, and I almost wouldn't have minded if it was linear. I mean, I read the interview with the artists after the show, and they said that it's about life's journey and experiencing small things through other people's journeys. But I wouldn't mind seeing it told linearly.
Yeah, I didn't mind that so much. I actually really liked that it was just told, like, out of order, because then, like, it was very much like connect the dots, much like the constellations. Yeah. Like, you see stars and then everything, like, connects. Which, you know, they did better at explaining that than a certain other show. If Then.
Nice.
I love If Then, I really do. Stop it.
Anyway, I mean, it worked, but I would have mind seeing it the other way.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a choice that destroyed the show, because obviously it didn't.
Yeah, no, not at all. So I guess the production itself is so beautiful. I mean, like, Playwrights Horizons remains one of my favorite theater spaces, because it's just like the right size where there's enough distance in the audience, but you're not like 50 million miles away where you like can't capture anything. So, you know, it's like the perfect space. And, you know, this musical was still like very intimate even when it got to like,
even when its scope expanded in the second act.
Exactly, with the blackout. And yeah, I mean, the inventiveness of the set. Like, I just, you know, I'm a really big fan of, like, the sets within a set. So, like, when they would flip up the, like, board, there would be the two beds, like Daphne's bed and then Harold's bed. Like, I love that. I loved that the table at the diner, like, the stem of it came up from the ground and all they had to do was put, like, a tabletop on it. Like, I just really love that, you know, I guess I want to say effective.
Set design.
Yeah. Very, like, effective and interchangeable, like, set design. Yeah. Like, I'm a huge fan of that because it makes for awesome stage pictures.
The lighting in the show was great, too.
Oh my gosh, I wish we could talk about the lighting, but, you know, it's something that you should definitely see.
You need to experience it for yourself.
Yeah, because definitely the last, like,
that 30 minutes of this show is
beautiful.
Yes, and gorgeous and heartbreaking.
Yeah, but no spoilers.
Yeah.
And yeah, the music, I was very surprised because I'm not gonna lie. The first, like, opening song didn't really, like, capture me. And I was kind of, like, sitting there and I was a little hesitant because I was just like, am I sure I'm gonna like this? Because, like, I was definitely intrigued, but the opening song really didn't, like, capture, like, my attention. But then I think from there, when I get introduced to, like, Harold and his boss, Crabble. Yeah, Crabble. And then you meet Daphne and Miriam. Then I started getting into it. Although the narrator
worked
really well.
I agree.
Very El Gallo of Fantastics, which they even mention. Like, if you go see the show, they have, like, the packet of the interview, which I read, and there's definitely elements of the Fantastics. They mentioned that they were inspired by Into the Woods, which I could definitely see. What was the other show they were inspired by? There's like 3 big ones. Or
the Fantastics, Into the Woods. And... oh my god, I forgot the other one.
Do you have it with you?
I do, but I have to dig into mine.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not relevant, but you could definitely tell that, like, they just took the elements of those musicals. Like, they didn't take, like... They, like, didn't...
It wasn't a ripoff.
It was... Thank you. You're like... I'm sorry, I'm really tired. But, yeah, they didn't rip it off. They, like, totally made it their own.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the score, you know, like I said...
It's very charming.
Yeah, definitely very charming. And
but not cloyingly so, like a lot of contemporary musical theater. It was charming, but not self-referential or annoying.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, the compositions of the songs themselves were very simple, but there was definitely a lot of great, like, moments where there was, like, great musicality. Mm-hmm. There was, like, great musicality moments.
And also, a lot of the songs I can see working outside of this show, too.
Yeah, definitely.
But they worked just as well, as character songs.
Yeah.
Particularly, the song I'm thinking of is I Trust Stars.
Definitely my favorite song of the whole show. I also like, the court, almost like the big sort of group number, like, in Act 2. I think they mention it in there. It's like... this is really bad. And no song list. Oh yeah, I mean, just like...
Okay, new musical theater writers, put a fucking song list in the program.
Yeah, I mean, just saying. Like, I mean, if it's because there's no room, that's fine. But if there is room, it's just helpful. Yeah. And I know that, like, most people, like, or maybe the big reason, like, musicals don't do that anymore, because I guess they want to avoid audience members, like, constantly, like, opening their playbills and making noise. But it's just, like, nice to have. And, like, I really wanted to know what some of these songs were, because...
Yeah.
I really hope there's a cast album.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, please. This
Theater gods, please
make a cast album of
please.
this. Okay, so we're running... Okay, so we're at our 10-minute mark, and... Okay, so basically the show in a rundown. Charming score, but not cloyingly so. Deserves a cast recording.
Absolutely.
Really well-constructed book, even if I would have liked to have seen it done another way. Not like saying it's bad, but like, if I saw the other... I'm more intrigued to see how it will be done another way.
Yeah, so it's definitely very charming, very inventive, sweet. And you won't mind where the story goes, because, yes, you've seen it before, but it's told well.
Yeah, although personally, I cared more about... I didn't care about the love triangle so much as I did about the other two subplots.
Yeah, like, don't get scared if you think this show's about, like, a love triangle, because that's, like,
it's about so much more.
And it's so downplayed anyway that, like, you don't even notice. And they kind of dash away with it anyway, like, really early on. And then it becomes, like, about other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely very charming. I love the set a lot. The lighting. Cast was great. Quick shout-outs.
Allison Case, you're wonderful. Patty Murin, you're wonderful.
The Sam Brown moment. Yeah, she does like a little driving movement. So that's for all the Sam Brown fans out there. Yeah, so cast, of course, was absolutely wonderful. And, you know, it's nice to see young talent in new musicals because we need more of those. Huzzah.
We'll put a song list in, please.
We just want a song list. And we would like a cast album. So, well, I guess that's a wrap.
Yeah,
Wrap. Although that's a burrito, technically.
Burrito wrap. No, it's burrito wrap. So yeah, no, we definitely recommend this show.
Yeah, so definitely try to go see it before it closes, because it closes this Sunday. Hopefully I'm going to post this video this week, so you'll see it.
Yeah.
But
also see things at Playwrights Horizons in general. They have a really good 30 under 30 deal. That you can get tickets to all of their shows. Granted, they're not sold out. And also, if they look sold out in advance, they tend to release seats closer and closer to the performance. Like, we just got these tickets yesterday, and we were, like, 7th row center.
Yeah, no, and that's also, again, I love this theater, because there's not a bad seat in the house. Like, you could even,
none of that partial view bullshit. Like, if then.
Well, we gotta stop bashing it then. We really love you, we swear. Alright, well, so that's that's about it. We don't know when the next show will be. And trust the stars.
Trust the stars. That's beautiful.
Bye.
Bye.